Alright guys, welcome to Mining Positivity with PJ. Ooh, it sounds like we already have a visitor here. Let's see who's at our front door real quick. I definitely just heard like a drown, like doing his thing. Where did he go? There he is. What's up, buddy? Okay, goodbye. Alright, now that that distraction's over with, welcome to Mining Positivity with PJ. Today is the Monday Mine, and man, these guys are being very noisy right now. But today is the Monday Mine, and if you're new around here, basically what we do on the Monday Mine is we hop down into the mines, and we go mining for diamond, or sometimes netherite, ingots, or whatever it may be. How? And why are you not attacking me? Is this like a friendly... Okay, guys, I'm like genuinely confused here. This is a survival game on hard, and he's not attacking me. How is that even possible? What? Settings. Survival. Hard. Achievements are enabled. Where did he just go? Did he go down here? I know I'm like in a crazy tangent right now, but what is happening? Did he disappear? There's been some weird stuff happening with the boat disappearing in the last episode and all that. No, I hear him. This is so weird. He's just like completely passive. And I also don't understand how he's not dead. Don't they have to be in water, or can they be like underground? Okay, I feel like I want to give him a name tag and just name him. Where's he gonna go? This is fascinating. He's gonna go down one of my... Is he gonna go into the mines? Oh no, he's like stuck there on that lantern. I don't want to kill him. I think I want to get some fencing and just like fence him in. This is crazy weird. Yeah, 1.18 definitely got a couple issues to it. Let's go this way. This is probably our fastest route. Oh, I don't even know if we can go this way. I think we're gonna lose our boat. But let's see what happens. We'll probably lose our boat right now when we do this, but we'll check it out. Hey, we didn't lose our boat. That's pretty awesome. All right. I think I have some fencing over here. Wow, like what would cause that? That is so weird. No, I definitely have some. It's the most likely place of where it would have been. I didn't really want to do it out of oak, but alright, yeah, that's fine. And we'll go back this way. I don't know why it seems so much shorter. Oh, by the way, on Wednesday, we're going to be doing this build. So come back on Wednesday and see our first beacon put into place. So that'll be cool. But like, yeah, I don't know why it seems so much quicker going above than it does going straight through with an ice thing. No. No. Did he despawn now? Aww. Or is he down here? Not down there. Or did he make it past this? Because he would be heading toward the water. I know they path toward the water. Did he go down here? That was so weird. There's just some weird things happening. Yeah, I think he's gone now. Aw. Well, just in case, we'll keep that on us. But, I'm gonna eat real quick. I always like to warn people when I'm gonna eat because it makes a really loud noise when I eat here. This is our new area. We might as well mine down here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where we should mine now. Normally, in a normal play, this would be covered in mobs, but because we're below a mushroom island, there's no mob spawns down here. We're at -5. I don't really know. Because of the changes in the way ores like generate and stuff now, I don't know where things are most commonly found. So I'm gonna say we're just gonna dig this way and like kind of see what we find while we talk about some positive stuff. Do we want Silk Touch or we want... Yeah, we'll do Silk Touch for now. I don't think we're gonna have need of the axe, so we'll move that into our slot and we'll put this over here to kind of keep our stuff organized. All right, so it's New Year. 2022 is now upon us, and with a new year comes something that almost everybody does, which is to create a New Year's resolution. I stopped doing this many years ago just because I think it's kind of silly. I think like even the idea of celebrating New Year's to me seems a little strange considering what it actually is, you know, like the Earth has made a full rotation around the sun. Like, cool. Set off fireworks, cool. I don't know, gather by hundreds of thousands and, you know, shoot off fireworks and watch balls drop and stuff. I don't know, but that's not really my place to judge. I mean, like, hey man, if you like celebrating New Year's, do it. But kind of the thing I was thinking about is New Year's resolutions. And so whenever you are making a resolution to make a change in your life, whether that be at New Year's, in the middle of the year, whenever, I personally think that when you decide, hey, I want to make a change, you just do it and you start making progress toward whatever that goal is that you have. Don't wait for a special holiday or something like that. Just go for it. But keeping with the New Year's theme, if you've made a New Year's resolution, I think one of the most important things to do when making change in your life is to set yourself up. That was terrifying sound. Set yourself up for success. And there's a really simple way to do this. So when people want to make change in their life, it's usually something big, right? Like maybe you, I'm going to go really crazy out here, but let's say you're like a heavy smoker or something. And you want to quit smoking. So that would be like a huge life change because though I've never been like a real smoker or anything like that, I know people who are, and it's very addictive and very difficult for them to break out of the habit of smoking. So what they'll do is they'll say, you know what, I want to stop smoking. And so they will say, okay, as of this moment, I'm going to stop smoking. And so they get a couple days in, and then they are having a lot of cravings, and they wind up having a cigarette, and they feel like a failure. Oh no, I failed. My resolution is undone. Why should I keep going? Maybe it's a diet. You know, oh, I want to lose a bunch of weight, and so I'm going to go on this diet now. And that's how I'm going to do it. And, you know, you get a couple days in, a week in, you're starting to get really hungry, and you break down and have ice cream or some kind of other not diet approved food, and then you feel like, oh no, I'm a failure. I didn't keep my resolution. So there's an easy way to avoid this kind of trap, and that is to basically decide what your goal is and then make small goals to reach the goal. So instead of saying, you know what, I'm not going to smoke anymore, say something super obtainable. I'm going to smoke one less cigarette a week for the first 2 months. And then what will happen, at least in my experience, is you will easily succeed in one less. But you will naturally do 2, 3, 4 less just from trying to achieve that simple goal of one. So I'll actually talk about something I did, and it wasn't a New Year's resolution, but I was never into working out, never into running or doing any kind of fitness stuff, and I've talked a lot about this on this channel. But when I decided I want to start working out and be healthier, mostly for heart concerns, because there's some heart issues that run in my family, and like I want to give myself the best chance I can to be healthy and happy and live a long life. That is a high quality life, not just long, but like actual... Did I just make sticks with that? I did not mean to do that. But I want to, you know, get into working out. So my thing was I just want to do 1 push-up a day. Just 1 a day for a week. And then in a week, I'll see if I can do 2, and then keep that going until I get to the end of the year, and I should be able to do 52 push-ups. Well, I started doing that, and of course, you know, for most people, like 1 push-up is not that difficult, and even if it is, you can just do the variation where you are on your knees with your legs crossed and kind of do a half push-up that way. Ooh, this is a weird little spot. But so I did my 1 push-up on day 1, I did my 1 push-up on day 2, I did my 1 push-up on day 3, and then by day 4, I was doing like 6 push-ups. Not because, you know, I guess not because of anything other than that I just realized that 1 was easily achievable. And because I was achieving my goal, okay, here's really why I was able to do 6. For one, I was physically capable of doing 6. I'm not saying that, like, if you can't do, you know, a certain task or give up a certain item, if you just really simplify your goal, then all of a sudden you're going to be able to achieve it. What I'm saying is I was encouraged very easily by achieving my small goal. And because of that encouragement, I got excited and I was able to do a lot more than I expected right away. As that year progressed, by the time I got to the end of that year, I could do easily like 70 push-ups in multiple sets, not consecutively. I'm not a bodybuilder or anything like that. I'm not crazy. But yeah, you know, it's not that for me now, and that was less than 3 years ago. I can do 100 push-ups in less than 10 minutes, which again is not something to brag about, not something to boast about, but for me, a person who came from like no fitness stuff to doing things like that, I mean, that was a big deal. But I was able to achieve it because I set the goal really small. Even if I had just done 1 push-up every day and got to week 2 and only done 2 push-ups every day, that still would have been fine because I set a goal and I achieved it. Now, let's make something a little more common. Maybe, like a lot of people, including myself, you want to read more. You want to expose yourself to new ideas more. You want to learn a new skill or something like that. One of the things I've decided for myself this year is I want to learn how to draw. I have an iPad. I have an Apple Pencil. I want to start learning how to use these things and draw. I'm a musician, and I've been making music for a long time. I've been in some bands and stuff like that, but I've never been able to draw. And that's because I've never sat down and taken the time to learn the fundamental basics. And I just want to learn how to draw. And I want to learn little simple things for the next year just to see where I can go with this. But I don't want to set myself up for failure and say, I want to be able to draw the most intricate, you know, patterns and designs and landscapes within 5 months, or I'm done with this. I've failed at it and it's not for me. No, that's not what I want. You know, I want to set simple things like, you know, getting better at making good quality circles and getting better at understanding how shading works and adding small details into things. Ooh, isn't this cool? Yes, it is. Now, let's see. Is he going to attack me? Because if he doesn't attack me, something's definitely up here. But yeah, so all that to say this. If you've made a New Year's resolution, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not against that in any way, shape, or form. Oh good, he attacked me. I'm not against that. I don't think it's wrong or silly or any of that. All I will say is set yourself up for success with your resolution by making small, little, achievable goals that will eventually lead you to the large goal that you're trying to achieve. So, good luck, guys. Have a fantastic 2021. I hope that you stick around with the channel here as we continue to grow and add new things in. And, nope, not today, Creeper. And, yeah, this is a pretty cool little space. Nice try, nice try. A for effort right there, buddy. I want this gold. Let me go ahead and just throw a couple more torches down here. But yeah, I would encourage you guys, if you're new to the channel, to like this video because that causes more people to see it. Please leave a comment. You could say anything in the comment. You could say hi, and guess what? That makes the video show up more often in people's searches and stuff like that. I don't understand why the algorithm works the way it does. I just know how it works. So if you get people to like videos, to comment, and subscribe, more people see it, and then more people do that, and that's how you grow a channel base. So I appreciate, even if you just watch and you don't do any of those things, I appreciate you giving me some of your time and to just be positive. That's what this channel is all about, is positivity. I do want to talk about one cool thing. I'm going to throw this down real quick and throw all this stuff in here. I mean, the shulker box is like the game-changing item of Minecraft, seriously. Like, once you have that, you can go on these expeditions and digs and stuff like this and not have to worry about space anymore. That's so great compared to when we first started this Let's Play. When we started the Let's Play, and we were just constantly out of space. Mining is such a chore when you don't have inventory space. It's like you mine very little, and then your mind is cluttered with all of these blocks just sitting there. Yeah, not fun. But before we wrap up this episode, I want to talk about a new series that's going to be starting on the channel. So it's going to be called, and it's this shulker box that reminded me of it, but it's going to be called Minecraft Backpacking. And so, sorry, I had to burp there, and it wasn't coming out, and I was like, do I keep talking or do I burp? But yeah, it's going to be called Minecraft Backpacking, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off in a world where it will not be, it will be survival, but it will not be with achievements, because it's going to be a custom world. I'm going to start off with a shulker box, and that's it. That is my backpack, and it will be on hard difficulty. It will be in survival at that point when I spawn into the little house with the starting chest, which will contain a shulker box. And the idea is that we will never sleep in this world. We will never, I'm a little turned around here. Oh, here we go. We'll never sleep in this world. We'll never have a home or build a base or do any building whatsoever. We will just be exploring a seed, backpacking across the seed, one episode every week, until we don't want to do that series anymore. But I think it'll be cool to just kind of explore some new seeds and see what 1.18 has to offer us. That little fruit is new. That wasn't there before. That's going to be our first glowberry here. Man, I'm really having trouble speaking today. That is interesting. Yeah, that's our very first one. Aw. That's awesome. I don't know what you can do with these yet. Oh. Oh. Do I want to hit that? If I hit that, am I going to get it back? No. Okay, so... we learned something there. How do you get these? Do you shear them? Nope. You don't shear them. Do you silk touch them? Oh. Okay. That's really weird. That's not how I thought that worked at all. Huh. Okay. Very strange. One of the things they said we're gonna... see? I can't speak. One of the things they said we're going to change in 1.18 is that if you sheared something, it would no longer grow past that point. I know they added that in one of the betas. So, for instance, I have the string here to keep this from growing. But I think if I sheared this, it would just never grow again. But I don't know if that's actually in the game or they took that out or if it's a Java feature. I also heard that you would be able to plant anything on mycelium now. So we could test that pretty easily here. Let's just get a flower. Got a lot of flowers over here. And that would be interesting if you could do that, because what you could do to terraform, instead of doing the grass thing that I've been painstakingly doing for so long on this island now, is you could just plant these trees and change it all into this, I forget what that stuff's called. I know what it's called, but I can't think of that word right now, but... Oh! They did change it. You couldn't plant anything on this before. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Um, yeah, I actually am surprised that that actually stuck in the update. So maybe the shear thing actually works too. I'll have to look into that a little further. But yeah, so you could terraform the island a different kind of way, I guess. And I do really like the texture of that block. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it right now. I have it in here and now it's starting to bother me. Nope, I don't have any of it in here. Do I have mycelium in here? Who wants this? Like, really, really. A lot of people talk like how much they hate gravel. They're like, oh, gravel's awful. And they really, really hate diorite and granite and things like that. But for me, it's mycelium. That's like the worst block in Minecraft to me. So I just threw that in there so I could sort it out. But that's gonna do it for today's episode of Mining Positivity. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.